He's made us weaker.
Brenda.
I'm telling you, listen to me, Jackie. He's made us weaker. He just looked like he needed some medication. Girl, if I'd have had some medication, if I'd been taking some, I wanted to call my sister and borrow some of her medication. Give Romney a pill.
Yeah, well, that was awfully funny. I mean, that was just awfully.
And Dave says in the chat room, and he called him Obama bin Laden. I missed that. I'm sorry, y'all. This show has just, my face is hurting. I have been laughing through the whole show because Dave has been writing in the chat room and laughing about the conniption I went into last night. You know, Barack didn't get to fight this Negro like he wanted to fight him because he came up there pretending to be Barack.
Well, yeah, that's, well, what else are you going to do? Given all the crap, listen, did you hear my commentary?
Yes, I did, and it was very, very good.
But what did I say?
Okay.
Okay, just what did I say?
You said, well,
he had abandoned everything he had run on before.
Yeah, I mean,
somebody has finally figured out that shit ain't gonna work in a general election.
Okay, I swear this man has several personalities. I thought Sybil had some personalities back in and I ain't got to go back to 1917. I think Sybil showed in the 70s.
Yes, and what did I say? That the only policy Mitt Romney actually has and adheres to is that he wants to be president for whatever reason. If it's because his daddy couldn't become president, if it's so he can make himself even richer.
Because Jackie, there's nothing else he can do. You know, it's not fun just being rich and ain't got no job. Don't nobody look up to your ass. You know, except the boring fundraisers. He wants to be president for his ego.
Yeah, well, whatever it is.
I saved the Olympics and I saved Porky Pig and
well, since we're talking about the debate, there are other debates that are going on, and I just wanted to let everybody know that there was a debate this evening between Richard Murdoch. He's not the Fox Murdoch, okay?
Okay.
He's the one running for Senate in Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one that said compromise means everybody agreeing with him.
Mm-hmm.
That's what compromise is.
Mm-hmm.
He was in a debate tonight with Representative Joe Donnelly of Indiana. This is their first Senate. This is their first debate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And they were asked to explain their views on abortion.
Uh-oh.
And all three of them said that they were anti-abortion, but Mr. Murdoch went even further. Okay? He says that that he has struggled with this question for a long time, but he came to realize that life is a gift from God.
Uh-huh.
I think even when life begins in that horrible situation of rape, that it is something that God intended to happen.
That's right. And God has fixed your body to shut that whole thing down.
Yeah, and what's real funny is that after he said that, then it was
Wait, let me guess. I know what he said.
What?
I know what he said. No, I didn't mean that. I meant I only agree with abortion if you raped by a mosquito. Mosquito rapes. Skeeter rapes is the only. That's when I agree with the abortion. I can't let you have a skeeter baby. Okay, what did he say?
Oh, yeah.
They said such crazy shit. I just thought I'd come up with some crazy shit. What did he say?
Well, he tried to clean it up, but it's still.
It still sounds as crazy as the skeeter rape.
Yes, it's.
I didn't mean that I was for. I'm not pro-life, not like that. I'm only pro-life if it comes to a skeeter raping.
Yeah, well, but the thing about it, though, is that statement is in line with what we have heard from other Republicans. Isn't it, Brenda?
It's absolutely in line, and they're absolutely insane. Joe Biden said it best when he whooped up on that young kid. As Bill Maher tweeted, 911, there's an old man beating up on a kid.
On my TV, yes.
On my TV. Joe Biden said it best. I believe that life begins at conception, as the Catholic Church teaches us.
Mm-hmm.
But I am not prepared to put my beliefs and my faith on everybody else and say that you have to believe like I believe and you have to abide by the things that I abide by.
Yes, well, the thing that concerns me about the Republicans too, because since they embrace the religious right and all these different psycho groups, is that when you have people who believe that they are on the side of the angel and want for their beliefs to have the force of law, they are very dangerous people.
Very dangerous people. And Jackie, you've got yourself a fight. You see, if they wanted to win, what they should do is don't tell all that kooky shit. But there's no way they can do that. They got to tell the kooky shit to get the kooky followers.
Listen.
And so they, Jackie, when Barack Obama wins,
yes,
and when we kick out a lot of these crazy ass senators and congressmen and Tea Partiers.
Oh yes, I have some news on that too. But keep going.
Okay, when we kick them out, it is going to be very, very hard for a Republican to ever be elected over the next 20 years, because Hillary Clinton will run and she will win in 2016. And then we got lots of other Democrats on the rise. Charlie Crisp is one that could easily get your vote because he walked away from them crazy son bitches.
Yeah, well, but Brenda, the thing about the crazy people being kicked out and it being hard for Republicans to win elective office is simply that what I believe will happen with the Republican Party. And I want everybody to know that yes, I could be wrong. Okay.
But we have been right 99.999% of the time, and we are political psychics. Ain't no damn doubt about it.
Yeah, well, all that all things being equal.
Okay.
I think what will happen with the Republican Party will be what happened with the Democratic Party during Bill Clinton's tenure. That Bill Clinton, brought the Democratic Party back from the abyss. That we folks, who are liberals, we like to pretend that there aren't any crazy liberals. Oh, but there are.
Oh, yes, there are. Yeah, we got some.
We keep our crazy people
in the back room.
Corner.
We keep them locked up just like we do a baby boy.
Look, our crazy people, we keep them roped off in a corner. We throw Skittles on the floor.
That's right.
We don't let them run shit, okay?
No, they're not getting into anything.
That's right. What has happened in the Republican Party is that they let their crazies out of the cage and they got them running things. And so what's got to happen for the Republicans is they got to herd all their crazies back over in that corner,
and threaten them. Don't say that crazy shit no more.
Yeah, you can be part of our party, but you can't run shit.
Yeah, you don't say nothing without and shit. Mitt Romney should have been the first one. But they didn't want him in the first place.
No, they didn't.
But when you got 10 others that was crazier than him,
yes,
they just picked the least craziest of the bunch.
Yes.
But Rick Santorum said it best. He is the worst.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
Yeah. But,
if we gonna run him, we might as well keep what we got. Now, didn't Rick Santorum say that back when he was telling everybody what a snob Barack was? He wants you to get education. Rick Santorum warned us all. And damn, if Rick Santorum wasn't right. Last night, this sumbitch showed up trying to pretend to be Barack.
Yes.
And shocked the shit out of me. Now, Jackie, before I forget, there was an international poll done today. Did you hear about that?
No, I did not.
This was a wonderful, wonderful thing. The president beat Mitt Romney by like 85 points or something. He ran away in every country except, guess where?
Where?
Pakistan. They chose MITT over the president. But in all other countries, they had an international survey. Who would you rather see in the White House, Barack Obama or Mitt Romney? And Jackie, it was pitiful. 85, 90% of the international world wanted Barack.
Yes, but
and the only person that wanted Mitt was Pakistan. Now, who looks like a Muslim?
Yeah, well, what unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you want to put it, those people do not get to vote.
Yeah, well, and also, Jackie, there's an independent international poll watchers coming here as well.
Are there?
Yes, the Democratic parties have hired international poll watchers, and they are placing them in the battle states.
Yeah, well, because we need some serious poll watchers in the battleground states. Because let me tell you about something that this story just broke today.
Okay.
Because everyone has been concerned about the voter suppression efforts in the swing states and that.
Mm-hmm.
But a pro-Romney firm has purchased a voting machine company.
Yes, a little tag on some.
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit of tag. He owns some voting machines.
Yeah, this private equity company run by Tag, his daddy helped him, get his thing, that they have purchased the voting machine company that
Jackie.
is doing the voting machines in Ohio.
Oh, Jackie.
Yes. Now, what the CEO of the company says, any suggestion that the company might try to influence the outcome of the election results are unfounded.
Oh, we can't use those machines, period.
Yeah, well, and I mean, the guy who's the co-founder of this particular private equity firm previously worked for Bain and Company.
Jackie, don't tell me that. Tony in the chat room says, yes, it's true. He said, I put that on my page, on my Facebook page. So what are you saying, Jackie? They're going to be able to place their voting machines?
They bought the company that is supplying the voting machine.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Mm-mm. No, Jackie, that won't fly.
Yeah, and one of the jurisdictions where they have this equipment is in the third largest city in Ohio.
No. And so what? They got it set up where when you hit Barack, it's going to go to Romney and vice versa?
Yeah.
Because they know they're losing.
And the thing about it is that whoever thought that it was a good idea to have private companies doing voting machines?
Jackie, what can be done about this?
Well, my dear, all I can think of is that that's one of the reasons why the Democrats are having so many poll watchers.
This smells to high hell.
Yeah, it smells pretty crappy.
I'm sorry, to low hell.
And Ohio doesn't seem to want him. Okay. So,
I'm looking at Tony
running behind in Ohio. He has never run ahead of President Obama in Ohio.
Okay, Tony just put in the chat room the link, petition change.org petitions Attorney General Eric Holder investigate Tag Romney owning voting machines in Ohio. I will be reading that story as soon as I get off the air. This is some frackle-knackle bullshit.
Oh yeah, it is.
And
it is not. And everybody's got to understand that this is not a mistake. This is not an error.
And our former RNC chairman here in Florida, Jim Greer, was on. He was on Reverend L today.
Yes.
Singing like a bird.
Yes.
And they were talking about this.
Yes.
And I missed this whole thing that this was in Ohio.
Oh yes. yeah.
Man, how many dirty tricks can they?
Sweetie, they are the Republicans are working